love to hear, how can we tackle changing workforce demographics? And can you tell us a little bit about what you're doing at Unilever to address this?
Yes, so probably same as everyone listening and every company out there, we are all trying new things, learning, experimenting. So the point that I'm making, David, is I don't claim that we have found a solution. I'm probably just acknowledging, same as everyone else, we are trying to contribute.
Yeah.
But probably I will start by saying that when we live in a market where supply is short, probably the answer is actually to build instead of buying skills and talent. So there is something when we talk about workforce demographics, are we really connected to our own workforce? Or are we building from within instead of buying from outside? There is a philosophical point here, if you wish, and again, this is pure economics, supply and demand, and supply will continue to be short for the following years. So there is something around building. Probably the example that I can call out, David, is something that the brand internally and externally is you work.
Yeah.
And this is something that together with a colleague, we started to work on it in 2017. So back to my point around, we will not find the answers from one day to another. Tackling these big problems requires time, imagination, managing change, etc., etc. So we started this journey in 2017. It's now 2022, just to give you an idea. And basically what we found, and I'm really proud about it, David, we have created really a new type of employment contract, something that doesn't exist today anywhere to our knowledge. And what we've done is, with this now new type of employment contract, we have created a hybrid between what it means to be a full-time equivalent, working for a company like Unilever, and a hybrid between that full-time equivalent and being a contractor or a gig worker. And let me give you a bit more flavor. Imagine a gig worker that gets a pension contribution every month. Imagine a full-time equivalent that doesn't need, or an employee that doesn't need to be working for Unilever and could go and work for another company, whilst every month he or she gets paid a monthly contribution from Unilever.
Yeah.
That's the type of new thing that we have created, David. I think it's revolutionary. It's allowing us to retain skills and people that otherwise we would have lost.
Yeah.
The type of individuals that at the moment are benefiting from it, it's people that are approaching the age of retirement, but they don't want to retire fully.
Yep.
So this is a way for them to keep connected to Unilever, but working with a company in a completely different way. The other type of archetype of or persona or individual that is benefiting from it is some of our young grads that join the company, but at some point they say, oh, I would love to continue to study, or I would love and go for someone else, or I would love and join the startup movement, or I would love to whatever. That's a way for them to remain in the Unilever ecosystem. And again, they are employees. They are employees that do not need to work for us all the time. They work on projects, even when we have projects. However, every month, doesn't matter if they work or they don't, every month they get paid. They have a pension contribution, they have healthcare provided for and by the company. And all of these, that sounds quite impossible, is this really affordable? The economics that we've put behind show that this is a sustainable model that works for people, works for the company, and works for all, and is responsible as well. We started with an experiment, just to give you a few more nuggets of on this topic. We started to work on this in 2017. We started to experiment in 2019 in the UK. At the moment, so now it's 2022, less than 3 years later, we are approaching really, really fast having a total of 100 people in this model. We are live in countries, of course, like the UK, but also in Argentina, in Mexico, in Turkey, the Philippines. We just launched now in India. And it is really nice to see that we have from grads, when it comes now to levels and hierarchies, we have from graduates to actually directors and vice presidents that have joined this type of lifestyle. And the claim behind YouWork, David, is work, earn, learn, and live differently.
Yeah.
And that's the type of HR that I think can change the world. And going back to analytics, going back to tech, now what I need to solve for is what type of technology do I put to manage this type of workforce? How do I pay these people? Do I do it using my traditional payroll provider and system? Is there a different and a better way? How do I connect with these people? How do I offer them work with Unilever? And again, this is just a small example, something that started, as I say, in 2017, 5 years ago, went live in 2019, but it's opening now a world of possibilities in the way that we manage, retain, and attract talent. And it's really exciting.
In this series, we will be speaking to a range of senior leaders who are pushing a data-driven and digital HR agenda. Make sure that you subscribe via your podcast app of choice and also via our YouTube channel for free and regular interviews with the digital HR leaders of the future.